Hey there guys, Simply H here again, coming at you with another episode of Warra-Warra What. And today's questions I'm going to be answering is from Flipping the Nerd and half of Lindie Norval's question. Now Flipping the Nerd, the guy's name over there is Steve. Go check out his channel. He's on the verge of 1,000 subscribers. If he hasn't reached it already, but I think the last time I checked he was just under 1,000 subscribers. So go give him some love if you don't know who he is yet, and go subscribe to him. And then Lindie Norval, obviously my sister-in-law, and so the two questions, or the questions I got from them, are very similar, which is why I put it together. So what Steve asked was what got me into making YouTube videos, and who are the YouTubers that inspired me. And then Lindie's question was the live videos on YouTube, why do I do those? Or not on YouTube, on Facebook, why do I do those? Or what got me into doing those? So I'm going to start with Flipping the Nerd. Steve, the guys that got me into it, obviously yourself is one of them, Flipping the Nerd. But the original guy to get me into even watching YouTube, to be honest, is a guy called... he calls himself Bam, or the Big Ass Man. He's got a YouTube channel that I will link below that you can go have a look at. He was one of my co-workers, and he does some really funny stuff with his family, and he does some gaming and all things like that. He also does some weird things with his friends. So yeah, go have a look there. He's the one that actually planted the seed about YouTube, and that he watched YouTube, what have you. And then so back in SA, I used to watch his videos mostly, and then you know how it goes. You watch, we recommend this, recommend that, blah, blah, blah. So I got into all of that, and then all of a sudden the bug bit me, and I was watching less and less television and more YouTube. And the guys that I really enjoyed back then are the Nerfherder, which is unboxing dude. Mac, or the middle-aged kid, also does unboxing and reviews. Johnny Tellez is another one I got into. Then vlog style, it was strange at first, but then I got into actually watching it, and I really enjoyed it. So the vlogger that I ended up watching the most, and I'm still subscribed to, is Matthew Santoro. He's got quite a few views and quite a few subscribers. He's from Canada, as well Steve. I think he's Canada's biggest YouTuber. I might be incorrect. There might be another guy or girl in there, but yes, Matthew Santoro definitely got me into it. And then another guy I look up to, and I think is a great YouTuber, and I'm not sure where he is in the scale of things, of top 10s and so on, is DeFranco. Now Bam, or Big Ass Man, originally got me to try and watch this, and I was like, nah, this is crap, I don't like it, it's not my scene, what have you. But after watching it a few times, it started getting better. I don't know if it's because I'm more invested in what he's saying, or actually listening to what he's saying. Because at first, honestly, I just thought it's some dude that's has a negative view on life and wants everything to be the way he likes it. But on watching it and actually listening to what he's saying, it's basically he's saying what other people think but are afraid to say, type of thing. And he's got, I don't know, he's grown on me, definitely grown on me from back in the day when I watched 1 or 2 episodes until now, where I'm every day, when he's got a new episode up, I'm watching it, or at least adding it to my watch list. At the moment, I've pretty much caught up with my watch list, but usually I have a backlog of about 2 days. So when I do the 24-hour shift like I did last night, I usually, when it's downtime, I try to watch as many of the YouTube videos as possible, just to catch up again, which is why I say I'm pretty much caught up now. I think I've got a backlog of about a day at the moment, but usually it runs 2-3 days backlog. And then the big guys that I'm really into at the moment, or that are definitely guys that I would suggest you check out, are Abe M, British geeky guy. and Jeff Soares. Those three have definitely, I don't know, I relate to them a lot, more than most of the other YouTubers. Don't know why. I can't exactly put my finger on this is why I relate to them or what have you. And then another channel that I missed, that I haven't seen for a while any videos put up, is Heisen. But again, I'm not sure what the story is there. They haven't put any new videos up in the last month or so. Then to get to Lindie's question, Lindie said, why the live videos on Facebook if I'm doing these videos on YouTube? What I found was that every time I share a video from YouTube onto Facebook, not many people respond to it, which makes me think that, not that everybody has to respond that sees it, but it makes me think that people aren't seeing the videos. And YouTube recently launched their live video streaming. So what I basically do now is, because they are punting that, they want everybody to use their live video, they're obviously allowing as many people in your news feed as possible to see it. So my theory is that if I advertise my YouTube videos on the live videos, hopefully people will not only watch the live videos, but they'll also then be directed to the actual YouTube videos, or want to watch the YouTube videos. So that is why I've started the live video thing as well. It's way scarier than doing it like this, because like this I can stop and if I make mistakes, what have you, but and edit. But when it's live, I don't know, it's a lot different than chatting like this. Obviously, as I get more into it, it is going to get easier. There's obviously, I'm following like, I don't know how many people on YouTube at the moment, like almost probably close to thousands of people that I'm following on YouTube. So I didn't mention everybody, because I mean there's so many people that I'm influenced by right now that I wasn't necessarily influenced by in the beginning, but right now it's people that I look up to, and I can see what they're doing and how their channels are growing. Another big dude that I love watching, and that's always in there that I almost forgot to mention, was Nerd of the 80s. He's also one, but again, that's current. I'm taking this question and I'm going to give you the answer right now. The question for me is, who inspired me in the first place to start making my own videos? So basically, to answer your question, I will say British Geeky Guy, Bam, and Johnny Tellez are the three that I'd say is what actually gave me the inspiration to actually do it. Bam, obviously, because he physically said I should make YouTube videos. British Geeky Guy, because of just the honesty that came out of him. But at the same time, then I've got to go back to Stephen Higgins again, because now I found British Geeky Guy through Stephen Higgins, because he sent a pop to Stephen Higgins while I was watching his, or into his channel. British Geeky Guy, or BGG, sent Stephen Higgins a pop out of nowhere. It was basically Stephen Higgins had been looking for this pop, and British Geeky Guy found it, and Stephen Higgins didn't know that it was coming to him. And that's what I saw, that these guys are actual community that actually care about each other. And I mean, right now I'm very blessed by the fact that I got into some of these groups. I mean, I think I learned so much from the UAT group. I learned a buttload from them, and then the Nerfherder has started another group specifically for YouTubing and like a forum, I could say, where the guys are actually helping each other out and chatting about things and what has worked and what hasn't worked. So at the end of the day, what I found from this community is that it is a community. They look after each other, which is great. And I also I've seen there's this chick that I watch, and something D, I don't know, Katt Dee, what have you. She came on the scene a month ago. I saw 2 of her videos, and from 0 to 1 month she's got over 100 subscribers. In fact, I I was thinking about her again this morning. I got a message from her this morning that because I commented on one of her videos and she was like, yeah, thank you so much, what have you. But it's crazy the way that these guys look after each other. So Flipping the Nerd or Steve, that is what got me into it. It's the fact that for my whole life I've been looking for creative outlets and things like that. But yeah, Big Ass Man is the one that got me to start, and the other two, which is Geeky Guy, BGG, and Johnny Tellez, are the ones that I thought, you know what, maybe I can do this. I should stop this. I think that that Johnny Tellez had one of his vlogs where he was really honest and open about his life and what he's all about, and that's kind of what planted the seed that, you know what, this is not only a thing of entertainment or so, but it's actually also, in a way, it's therapeutic, that you're getting to do stuff that you wouldn't usually do, or you're getting to talk about things that you might be scared to say, but at the end of the day, that little word that you're saying, or that thing that you're talking about might just change one person's life, and that's been my life mission. I want to change lives, and if I can change one life in my lifetime, I'm happy, and that's what I want to do. I want to touch lives. So how am I going to touch those lives? I don't know. So yeah, that's basically what it's all about. And then Lindie, your final answer, basically the logarithms for or logarithms, whatever rhythms they use for Facebook, is better if you do their live videos than if you load up a YouTube video onto Facebook. So hopefully the fact that I'm doing the live videos will get the other guys to check it out. Thank you so much. That was a very long-winded answer to your questions on this week's Warra Warra What What, or this episode of Warra Warra What What. The next time I'm going to be answering George Ainslow's question. Obviously not going to tell you right now what his question is, but yes, he's the next question that I'll answer. And I should be doing that quite quickly. So the next episode of Warra Warra What What would be George Ainslow, and in fact it's his idea, George Ainslow, that I started Warra Warra What What. It was also in one of those forums, and I was telling them that this is what I enjoy doing, that's what I enjoy doing, but I don't know quite how to do more of it. So he said, well, have a Q&A session, and that's where Warra Warra What came from. So George, thank you for that, but I will check you in the next video, or answer your question in the next video. Guys, thanks so much again for watching. Thanks for all the time you've given me, and go check out my new series that I've started, My World with H, which is basically me just talking about things that I went through or got in the week. Like, comment, dislike, subscribe, share if you dare, share if you care. But yeah, this was me, Simply H, and I'll copy you again next time. Cheers, bye.